Yes.
Oh, hello. I'm your host, Jacob Manlips, and this is Traditions and Encounters Live, the informational talk show based upon the popular college-based textbook.
And I'm...
No, that's not it. Cut.
Oh dear.
This isn't right. No, again with this, I'm the host. Welcome back to Traditions and Encounters Live. Today we're here with Eric Nielsen and Nick Tarzan, two people whose backgrounds I care nothing about.
It's quite an honor to be here. I watch this show religiously.
Great. Today we discuss two very important topics, traditions and changes in East Asia, with our two resident experts, who are actually just members of the audience. Sorry folks, Miss Inkelman couldn't make it. She's currently hosting Hello Kitty Con in New York City.
I'm so excited to talk about this magnificent topic.
I told you no one cares about your opinion. Alright, let's get started. Right after the break we'll be taking any questions you might have about China. Alright, you just better not make a fool out of me. I got a lot riding on this. One more episode with bad reviews and my wife's gonna... What? What do you mean we have no sponsors? No commercials? We're live right now? Welcome back to Traditions and Encounters Live. Our first question comes from Jenny in Kansas, who asks, why was the Great Wall of China erected? Well, gentlemen?
Well, Jenny, that is an excellent question. The Great Wall of China was constructed in order to prevent foreign invaders, such as the Mongols, from invading China through the northern border.
True.
That was actually a good answer. Our next question comes to us through a Vine with the hashtag Traditions and Encounters. Here it is.
I got a question. What belief system dominated Qing culture?
Alright, can someone shut that off?
What
Why
belief
is it
system
doing this?
dominated Qing culture?
I believe you have encountered the popular social
got a
media
question.
platform of Vine.
I don't care. Can someone just answer the question?
I have an answer. Well, Mr. Gorgeous Hunk of Man seen in the Vine, to answer your question, the Qing adhered to a Confucian belief system.
Great job. We have another question. This one comes from Saptadip in New York. He says, what was the purpose of civil service exams? Well, Soaptadip, I believe I have an answer for your question.
Ooh, a shocking turn of events.
Guys, I'm a certified
Truly unforeseen. I cannot believe what I'm witnessing.
civil service exams were rigorous tests given to Chinese men in order to elevate them to higher positions of power. This was the basis for China's meritocracy system and allowed members of the lower class to become part of a higher class.
I'd say this is quite accurate.
Yes, quite so.
Okay, first, it's not even a mug. Second, it's empty. Third, you literally have no qualifications to tell me that I'm right or wrong. Believe me, I know. I'm being informed that we were given money to air this commercial. We'll be right back.
I should have gotten a 5. I cannot believe my misfortune. Ah!
I hope you know that you can retake the AP. This time, however, you should probably be prepared.
How do I achieve what you speak of?
Here, take this.
Oh boy, I'll get right to it.
Traditions and Encounters is a proud sponsor of Traditions and Encounters Live. Buy an educational tool today. That was riveting. Did we really just sponsor ourselves? Anyway, on to the next question.
I have a question, sir. It's legitimate.
What is it?
Well, I was reading Traditions and Encounters the other day. Very good book. And I kept reading about filial piety. My question is, what exactly is filial piety?
Oh, I believe I may have an answer for you.
What is this? This is my show.
Filial piety was a belief system in China. Nicholas, if you would recall, we just created a video on this just this morning. Wesley, please roll the tape.
Who says roll the tape anymore? Anyway, I'm the one making the decisions around here.
Well, son, this is what filial piety is. We must worship/venerate your great uncle Seamus.
Yes, Father, I deeply respect you, and I plan on supporting you when you become elderly.
Very good, my dear boy. Very good. Amen.
Wait, when did you have time to make this?
several hours ago.
Who let you into my office?
That's irrelevant.
Well, whatever. I guess that answers your own question.
I'm satisfied.
Our next question comes to us from Brunette in Ontario, Canada. Is that a she? She asks, what role did patriarchy play in Chinese society? Do any of you have an answer?
I do, Jaden.
It's Jake.
Patriarchy played a role in turning China into a male-dominated society. Women at young ages were mostly seen as financial or social liabilities, and only males could bring prestige to their families.
Female infanticide was common, as was the practice of foot binding. After marriage, women were treated as property and only seen as a means of producing male offspring.
If her husband died, a woman was encouraged to commit suicide to join him.
That's very interesting. After we return, we will be discussing Japan. Stay tuned. And we're back with the never-ending vicious cycle that is the crown jewel of my life. So, Japan. Who held the power? I'm curious.
I thought you'd never ask. Although the power theoretically belonged to the emperor, the shoguns truly dominated authority in Japan.
Sure, interesting. Now we'll have time for one more fan-submitted question before our rapid-fire question round.
You're Jason. Allow me. This one comes in via Twitter from @HelloKittyIsLife. She says, "Hi Jacob. Funny story. Hello Kitty Con is tomorrow. Whoops. LOL. Good luck."
That figures. Well, anyway, it's time for our quick-fire question round. Are you two monkeys ready?
Ready as spaghetti.
I can literally feel the excitement in my bones.
Anyway, question 1. What was the purpose of the emperor?
The emperor theoretically had absolute authority, but really had no true purpose and acted more as a figurehead, while the shoguns ruled Japan.
Question 2. What was the main goal of the Tokugawa shoguns?
The Tokugawa shoguns aim
To bring
stabilization to Japan.
and to prevent the recurrence of civil war. They did this by establishing a tent government known as Bakufu. The shogun also had to make sure that the power of the daimyo was kept in check.
Question 3. What was the role of the daimyo?
The daimyo acted as a regional absolutist governor. They instituted military bureaucracies, supported independent judicial systems, established education systems, and circulated paper money.
The absolute power of the daimyo presented a threat to the shoguns. In order to prevent any uprisings, the shoguns implemented a strict foreign policy as well as a policy of alternate attendance, which mirrored the policy of Louis XIV and how he had kept his nobles at court with him.
They also limited the daimyo's power by subjecting their marriage to the approval of the shogun, and by forbidding the daimyo to seek an audience without permission of the shogun.
Final question. What were foreign relations like under the Tokugawa shoguns?
Dearest Jerome, I believe Eric and I will be able to answer this beautiful question. Don't you think, Eric? Don't you think?
Good question, Nick. Yes is my answer.
Okay.
Indeed.
How quaint.
Answer the bloody question.
Well, you see, it's just that I've had such a magnificent time tonight, and I don't want to leave your show.
Well, you're gonna have to. I need a place to sleep tonight, and I won't have you disturbing my slumber. So answer the question.
Under the Tokugawa shogunate, foreign relations were strictly limited. Europeans were expelled from Japan, and trade between Europeans and Japanese peoples was forbidden. Even foreign works of literature could not be imported into the country. The harshness of this policy was used to limit the power of the daimyo and prevent them from making alliances with and or obtaining weapons from the Europeans.
And that about sums it up, folks. Here with Eric Nielsen and Nick Tarzan, I'm your host, Jacob Manlips. Good night.